Behind me is a ride vehicle from the first true freefall ride ever built. It was a product of Intamin AG and it was called the Texas Cliffhanger, which debuted in 1982 at Six Flags Over Texas. The museum's collection contains more than just roller coaster artifacts. Water slides, dark rides, sky rides, and various midway rides have all been donated to our ever-growing museum collection. In 2003, I introduced the Publisher's Picks. These are special awards that recognize the contributions of a park, person, or a supplier that have all set an example for the industry and have made their mark in their own unique way. So let's begin with my Publisher's Pick, beginning with the Renaissance Award. This distinction is given to a park that has revived and innovated things from their unique and historic past.
A 60th anniversary is certainly reason to celebrate. Six Flags Over Texas, like the rest of the industry, was reacting to a pandemic as it forged its way ahead. New festivals and decor helped set the stage for a celebratory year, but the park went beyond that. There is new life at the park that guests have certainly noticed. Diving into Six Flags' rich history, several details began re-emerging. A clock tower once again chimed. Water features returned, offering aesthetic touches. New ride signage freshened attractions, and an acknowledgement of treasured pieces of nostalgia found their places throughout the park. Even more impressive was the refurbishment of two 1960s attractions. The world's first aero log flume, El Aserradero, had remained silent for the past several years. The park invested and brought it back to operational status. Once new park president Ron McKenzie was informed that Casa Magnetica, a tilted house built in 1962, was still standing dormant behind closed walls, plans were quickly made to do a complete reimagining of the attraction. It reopened to popular acclaim. Storytelling found its role again in the park, but Six Flags Over Texas isn't slowing down. Plans are for more improvements and immersive elements to continue finding their home at the park. The recent announcement of a reimagined version of the beloved Spelunker's Cave, a dark ride from 1964, is bringing a new storyline to a beloved attraction. It will have some really cool elements related to the history of the park, including a Skull Island scene and execution that plays homage to the original attraction, said McKenzie. There will be some things that are unique and exclusive to Six Flags Over Texas. It truly is a storytelling experience. Construction and enhancements are ongoing and scheduled through the remainder of the year. Amusement Today realizes it takes passion and desire to bring a park to its full potential. McKenzie and his team have been noted for their enthusiasm for the park and the value of its historic roots in the regional theme park field. As attention to detail and the embracement of the park's history have brought new energy to the park, Amusement Today is pleased to honor that drive, bestowing Six Flags Over Texas with the Publisher's Pick Renaissance Award.
Hello everyone, I'm Ron McKenzie, Park President at Six Flags Over Texas, standing here in Senior Sossman's Lair. Senior Sossman's Lair is located actually in Casa Magnetica, which is actually one of only 4 tilted houses left in our industry. On behalf of our entire team here at Six Flags Over Texas, I wanted to thank you for your designation as Six Flags Over Texas, receiving the coveted Renaissance Award as part of the Golden Ticket celebration. It is really truly our honor to bring the legacy, culture, and history of Six Flags Over Texas to life every single day, and we're so glad that you've been a part of it. Hope to see you around the park, and thanks again for our selection.
Congratulations to Six Flags Over Texas. Next is the Publisher's Pick for Park of the Year.
It requires courage to take a leap of faith. Nothing has ever struck down the amusement industry more so than the global coronavirus pandemic. In mere weeks, if not a matter of days, amusement parks and the majority of businesses around the world were shocked to find it necessary to shut down and close their doors in 2020. Hundreds of questions came to mind, and there was no precedent to look toward to find the answers. It had to be figured out a day at a time. Universal Orlando led the charge. it was the first major theme park to reopen following the COVID shutdown, and, as protocols permitted, increased attendance caps to safely allow more visitors. While closed, Universal kept paying salaried and even hourly employees for a substantial period, even when not working at the beginning of the pandemic. The resort reopened all its hotels, including the new Endless Summer Resort, Dockside Inn and Suites. For reasons of their own, many theme parks, once they were allowed to reopen, rescheduled attractions under construction and their opening dates. As 2021 arrived, many new flashy rides were placed on hold, but not at Universal. The Jurassic World Velocicoaster moved forward, and national advertising also promoted an opening date set for early summer. In contrast to Floridian counterparts, the resort's leadership's strengths marketed avidly for the return of tourism and indirectly for the amusement industry as a whole. Quite simply, the message was, come have fun. Like many other parks, Universal could have held back and observed the quieter responses seen from colleagues. The national outreach was inspiring, as was the quality of its new launched coaster. Rave reviews came from all corners of the nation for people who opted to travel to Central Florida to experience this significant new addition. Even the double-sided lockers contributed to its success, bearing in mind the guest experience while waiting. During the pandemic, the park unveiled the Bourne Spectacular last June. Not only did the destination move forward with expansion of its existing parks, but it also soon resumed construction of the resort's third theme park, Epic Universe, and fourth overall gate for the resort. In addition to building excitement for the future, the construction of the new park will bring hundreds, if not thousands, of jobs to the area. It is understandable that during unprecedented times, each park analyzed its own course and took actions it thought were best. In acknowledgement of Universal Orlando's courageous spirit, Amusement Today is honored to award the publisher's pick for Park of the Year.
Hi, I'm Jeff Polk, Senior Vice President of Operations for Universal Orlando Resort. It's an absolute honor to be handpicked by the staff at Amusement Today as Golden Ticket Award winner for Publisher's Pick for Park of the Year. Our destination always strives to deliver new and exciting experiences, and 2020 and 2021 have been no different as we debuted 2 incredible new attractions and continued to provide a world-class experience for our guests. In a year unlike any other, this Golden Ticket Award is truly a testament to the hard work and dedication our team members display each and every day. Thank you, Amusement Today, for this amazing recognition.
Thank you, Universal Studios, for being a driving force in our industry during this difficult time. My final publisher's pick is always one of my favorites. It's the Turnstile Award, which acknowledges the efforts made to keep guests coming through the gates.
Scene 75 began as a single, family-run FEC in Dayton, Ohio. In 2012, father and son Les and Jonah Sandler took a risk, converting a rental building Les owned into a large entertainment center. Scene 75 debuted in Dayton, Ohio, to the joy of the local community. That FEC eventually launched a chain of giant FECs, with expansion into other markets, Cincinnati, Columbus, and Cleveland, Ohio, as well as Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. In May of 2019, devastating tornadoes hit the Dayton, Ohio area, and the original Scene 75 had to be completely shut down and rebuilt. Ever the optimist and family man, Jonah Sandler offered this as part of a statement in the aftermath. Quote, "Despite the physical damage, I am forever grateful of the outcome. No one was injured, and my team members still have homes to return to at night. I am afraid that many of our neighbors were not as fortunate, and our hearts go out to all of them. If there is anything we can do as we work tirelessly to clean and rebuild here, my team and I are ready to support. This is our community. This is our home." Sandler's belief in community and the strength in working with and building from the community has been a core value of Scene 75 from the very beginning. While the family was rebuilding its original location, it also expanded into its biggest FEC location yet, when it opened the multi-level Scene 75 Columbus in late 2019. Taking advantage of the 2 floors of entertainment, the Columbus expansion marked the chain's largest center to date. Occupying a former anchor store inside of a mall, more than 225,000 square feet of entertainment options delivered family fun. When the COVID pandemic hit the U.S., Scene 75 voluntarily closed their centers until a plan could be assembled to keep their guests safe. The family and their team worked together to develop a plan of sanitizing attractions, masking guests, and repositioning equipment to allow for social distancing. The company's Stay Safe playbook quickly became the gold standard of a plan for an FEC to reopen under the pandemic, and Scene 75 locations began to welcome back guests at a rapid pace. In the midst of world recovery, Scene 75 reopened its Dayton location. The tornado changed the plan, but also in many ways forced our hand into the expansion as the 36-foot tall wall that separated the proposed addition from the original floor plan was destroyed in the storm. Not only was it fully repaired from the tornado damage, but significantly expanded with the addition of a second mini golf course, banquet area, a roller coaster, and other attractions. In the summer of 2021, Scene 75 announced it would expand yet again, adding a location in the Chicago market. For dedication to family entertainment, the upholding of family values, expanding on a brand that was built from the ground up, and determination to keep patrons coming despite the challenges of a natural disaster and the recent pandemic, Amusement Today is proud to present Scene 75 Entertainment Centers with its 2021 Publisher's Pick Turnstile Award.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Jonah Sandler, founder and CEO of Scene 75 Entertainment. I am truly humbled and honored to stand before you today to accept the 2021 Amusement Today Turnstile Awards. But I do so on behalf of my team, a team that has endured great hardships, as many have those within the industry. And as such, on behalf of Team Scene 75, and with those around me in the industry, I would like to accept this award on all of our behalves. We have all endured. We have all tried to persevere during some of the most trying, challenging moments of our business lives. In 2019, my Dayton team endured more than just the COVID that was to come. In May of 2019, our flagship location, that located here in Dayton, Ohio, was destroyed by the Memorial Day tornadoes. While the exterior walls still stood, much of what was inside was destroyed. Several pieces of our roof were missing, columns were uplifted, and virtually our entire building was flooded with several feet of water. Our interior walls were demolished, and many of our attractions destroyed. Yet somehow, this drop tower behind me persevered. In fact, it was covered in drywall from the storms, yet somehow it was fully intact, even to manufacturer specifications. This tower was resilient, and so is our industry. I know that we can push through the periods that we've endured to come out on the other side bigger, better, and stronger, much as our Dayton location has. This award is for our entire industry, and on behalf of Scene 75, I wish to share it with you. We have all endured, and hopefully we can now all overcome. Thank you to Amusement Today for allowing us this great honor, but I am humbled and proud to accept this on behalf of our industry. I wish everyone the best, and I believe that much like this tower, the light will shine and we will all overcome to better days ahead. Thank you.
Congratulations, Scene 75. Amusement Today wishes you the very best in keeping the guest attendance at high levels moving forward.